So now we can actually head south to the Secret Garden, and we can begin the Secret Garden breeding side quest, which is pretty similar to how it is in Wild Arms 3. So, you know. Where you at, man? There she is, hanging out. Watching some Demo World. Welcome. Here I can help you grow useful flowers for your journey. I have all the water and soil necessary to start. All you have to do is choose gardening. Coolio. Well, thank you for your help the other day. Is this how you thank someone? I guess, I don't know. Don't ask me, hee hee hee. Okay, so it works pretty much like it does in, Wild Arms 3. You can raise different crops. You have to sacrifice one to, get it going. I would definitely recommend doing that. Healberry. Flowers are known to be fragile, but you can feel the strength of the flower by looking at the seedling. And you keep doing it, and it'll end up leveling up. You can tell when it levels up because she'll say something different. And the higher level, the more likely they are to grow, so yeah. And I imagine you get an X-File key when you finish this. Like in Wild Arms 3. We got a lot of heal berries, so can probably get some good levelage here. Looking at the seedling gives me hope that one day Filgaia will be filled with green. And it levels up, Carlton Sheet style. The seedling taught me the value of living life to its fullest. And it levels up again. So we can probably max it out, more than likely. Healberry, at least. The other stuff, not so much, but... What a wonderful seedling! This will grow up to be as tall as the sky. Level up again. This is why getting tiny flowers are good, because they're so rare. This seedling will live strong. Yes, it definitely will. I am sure of it. And we maxed it out. Good times being had here in Hyrule. We'll grow it there. Okay. Potion berry. Though I would recommend saving at least 10 potion berries. So that you can actually use them. It's a good idea. That's what I did in Wild Arms 3, and that's what we'll do here. Potion berry leveled up, Carlton Sheet style. There we go. Make sure we stick with 10. Potion berry. We can put you here. There it is. Let's see. You can at least put Mega Berry in, though they're so rare. Revive Fruit. We got quite a few Revive Fruits, so... But again, we're going to make sure we have at least 10 of them. Because Revive Fruits are important. There you go. Revive Fruit. Put that right in the middle. What else? Force carrots. We definitely want to level that up. But we'll just have one for now, I think. Put you down here. Nectar. I don't think you could grow nectar in Wild Arms 3. That's interesting. No. Could you? No, you could do Holy Root in Wild Arms 3, but in this game you can do nectar. Which is kind of interesting. Small flower. Do. I am well aware of the fact that Filgaia is not the most ideal place to grow flowers, but we do what we can and pray. Yes, we do. Somehow we get by. Okay. Small flower. The San Francisco tree. Okay. Then we come back later as things start to grow, and yeah. So now that we have Jane, we can do steel, which means we can steal some really good stuff. It's highly recommended to go to Adlehyde and then fight around Adlehyde and fight rat monkeys and try and steal from them. Because try and steal a what's it called? What is it called? MP repair? Cause you can sell that for like 999,999 Gala. So that would be really nice, actually. Ba-dum-bum. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. We could try, what can you do? What can you do? That's a great question. You can do a little Heaven's Wrath. What can you do? Okay. Heaven's Wrath. Oh, that's nice. Link of Soul. He has more soul than the average Twitcher. Didn't you know? Wouldn't be a bad time to get in one of these fights and try and up some fast draws. If you know what I'm talking about. Oh boy. I'm trying. Actually, I'd recommend trying to kill one of them first. Bum 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 bum. Na 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 na. Do do do. What the fuck are you doing? Da na 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 na. Do 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 do. We need to lower their numbers. Do 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 do. You definitely want to get rid of Mr. Antlion. Yeah, all of the attacks seem to be useful to enemies in the air. I don't know why that is. Accelerator. Acute angle. Actually get some nice points for it though. Since these enemies are in like level 30 something. Block! That's what we want to see happen. Oh. Yeah, Jane's attack isn't exactly impressive, but it exists. Not bad. Magdalene is quite powerful, so that's kind of a thing. That's kind of a thing. 10 miles to the northeast? Can't do that on television. Can't even do that on the Weather Channel. You know what I'm talking about? Do 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 do. Pilfer, can we steal something? We stole a revive fruit! I'm okay with that, actually. That'll help with our farming expedition and such. You know what I mean? Heaven's Wrath. Oh, yeah. Magdalene is very useful. Too bad he's only temporary, but that's alright. Oh, why are you going after her so bad, dude? You're a little a-hole. That is a fact. Just a little a-hole. That's all he is, all he'll ever be. You know what I mean? Can you hear me now? Just take her out. Take her out. Do 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 do. Accelerator. You can use a little gamble. Acute angle. Gamble. Heaven's Wrath. Oh yeah. And it missed. That is the saddest thing I've ever seen in the history of time. But that got him. Dropped hard grapes. Do do do. That's getting close to being mastered. Being mastered is cool. Kind of like Carlton Sheets. So we want to head to Adelaide. We also have a new storybook, so we can do that. There's a number of things we can do. Stop it! Don't make me come over there. 'Cause I will do it, and you will not like it. Bad things will happen to you. Do 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 do. Let us see. We'll drop a save. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. So we want to go to the south and fight battles, so we can try and fight a rat monkey. 'Cause it's a rat monkey. That would not be him. That would not be him. Damn you. You SOB. Do 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 do. What the beep? Do 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 pilfer. Do 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 do. We stole medicine. Strike, buddy. The San Francisco tree. Steam cloud. I think he just burped on me. That is just not right, man. That is in such poor taste. You know what I mean? We stole another medicine. We're getting a lot of medicine. For whatever reason. Flaming Ruby style. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Potion berry. Do 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 do. Alrighty then. We'll go ahead and read Chapter 4. The Chapter 4 of Legend. Bum bum. Let's try not to get thrown out of the library this time. You know, because that's just not a fun time in the Mushroom Kingdom at all. Chapter 4, In a Bazaar. As we walked along the riverside, which was lined with old statues, the big city appeared. The city, with brick walls to protect from enemy attacks, looked elaborate. You can sense people's excitement, yes? The road we're on ran through the center of the city. Ayashi indicated all the festive tents in the distance that lined the street. Since Passover is coming, markets are open. People want decorations for the festival and come here from surrounding villages. Even Carlton Sheets is advertising his program. It looks interesting. I think so too. I'm excited. No, our words were denied instantly. You should not interact with this world or its people, unless necessary. Wait outside of the city while I look for a place to stay for the night. I understand. I shrugged my shoulders at Lori's words. Lori headed off while Ayashi and I went down to the dry riverbank. There was a hut and a lone girl far downstream, but no one else. So we had the stream to ourselves. We were the only two in chat. It's a fine day to lie down in the grass. The girl had long blonde hair tied back behind her. She was by the side of the road, diligently watering a statue of a god. It may have been Bonga, but we're not sure. Lisa Rocks went live. That is a statue made of primitive mud. Ayashi had followed my eyes on Twitch. I can tell it's an old god. I reached my arm out and brushed dandelions off of my face. The wind carried the sound of the blonde girl's voice. I wish people in this city misfortune. I hope to leave this city someday. I knitted my brows at her earnest yet unfavorable tone. I saw her finish praying and enter the shabby riverside hut. My heart was saddened. Hey, Kane. Ayashi's voice pulled me back to reality. Do you think we could go for a little... Of course we shouldn't. We talk without looking at each other. There are so many people in town, so I think it'll be hard to find a place to stay. Lori won't be back for a while, right? Ayashi was probably right, but who knows. But I knew I should deny it firmly. Kane, she stood up impatiently. Just a little bit. Let's just stretch our legs. I promise it'll only be for a little bit. You promise? Ayashi's face brightened at my words. Yes. I absolutely promise. You promised. We don't even have any money, so we can't buy anything, you know? Ayashi was blue for just a moment. Okay, that's fair, she said firmly and admirably. Okay, Ayashi. Don't get lost in this crowd. I took Ayashi's hand and entered the city. We stopped for a bit to play a little Super Mario Bros. Chaos Control. There were various stalls set up, and there was a pungent smell of spices that pervaded the whole street. There were stalls selling festival ornaments that looked like little gods, but also stalls for the necessities of life, weapons, and even antiques. Hey, look at that! Ayashi was so excited, and every time she found something new, she pointed it out. Yum, that looks good. The lively atmosphere put my heart at ease. Although when people stared at us or whispered to their companions, I felt a little uncomfortable. We stuck out in the crowd. A girl of the people of Pillar and a guy wearing unfamiliar clothes would attract people's attention. We had walked for a while, when Ayashi stopped in front of a glasswork stall. She saw a copy of Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals for the SNES. It's beautiful! She took a glass cat in her hands, muttering, "Yes, it is." Golden sunshine fell down on the tents, which cast sturdy shadows for their merchants. It's okay to look, but don't break it. We nodded at the craftsman. Look, this is pretty too. Ayashi took a glass bell and rung it a little. Please be careful, Ayashi. Don't treat me like a child. She puffed out her cheeks, Carlton Sheets style. But you are a child. I swallowed down the words and looked over the items on the table. Huh? There was a metal cylinder in the corner. By any chance, I took it in my hands. Without a doubt, it was a kaleidoscope. What's that? Ayashi cocked her head to one side. Look through this hole. I pointed at the lens. Okay. Ayashi looked through as instructed, and her mouth dropped open. Without a word, she rotated the cylinder. At her fascination, the craftsman and I looked at each other and laughed. It's amazing, she said after a while. Ayashi looked up at me. Young lady, you want to see others too? When the craftsman spoke to her, Ayashi nodded with a smile on her face. My recommendation is this one. Ayashi looked into the cylinder, which had patterns of a rambling rose etched on it. Wow, it's completely different. Depending on the material of the cylinder, the views are different. I see. Ayashi was obviously fascinated and taken in with all her heart. You want me to buy it for you? I said the words involuntarily. But do you have any money, or are you a broke little bastage? I think I can do something. I touched my pocket and winked at her. But only one. Yes, but pick your favorite. I walked away from the stall. I headed for an antique shop that I had noticed earlier. The stall had an old coin collection, and would probably buy the coins in my pocket. I started to walk cheerfully, intoxicated with the great idea. You should not interact with this world. I had forgotten Laurie's words completely. Even before I had walked 20 steps from the glassware stall, a familiar voice echoed. You look happy, Kane. I heard Kane Aruta's voice behind me. What do you want from me? I touched my sword and turned. Her snake-like hands reached towards me with her sexy smile. How are you gonna buy trinkets here? I shrugged my shoulders. It's none of your business. My reply was excessively curt, which Kane Aruta found extremely amusing. She started to laugh. Though you are cute, you are foolish. The reason I ask is because I've dealt with that in the past. What do you mean? She smiled at me. I prophesied that this world will never give you what you wish for. I could smell orchids. Is that all you wanted to say? I was irritated by her tone and drew near her with a low voice, though I know that she was not the type of person who was intimidated. Actually, I came here to give you this. She took some small coins from her pocket and placed them in my clenched hands. I then collected 100 coins and received a 1-up. This is so you will not bring coins from a different period to this world. My eyes widened. What is this? I couldn't understand why a rule breaker who stood in direct opposition to Lori, would say the same thing she did. Kainaruda seemed satisfied with my reaction, though she smiled like a satisfied cat. Sell these coins for the girl of the tribe that was sacrificed by the Holy King. Show her a good time. And she disappeared from my sight, never to be seen or heard from ever again. I gazed at those coins that she left. I don't want to damage this period, but I didn't trust Kainaruda either. I'm bad at things like this. I realized I was longing for my past, which I could end things with violence. After a long moment, I brought Kainaruda's coins to the second-hand store. These are not extremely rare articles. I would say they are about 150 gala. I was surprised at the amount of cash I received. I traced my path back, and when I was near the glassware stall, Ayashi ran towards me. "Where did you go?" Her worried face looked up at me. Her honest expression eased my tension. She probably thought I went to play a few rounds of pinball. Well, it was a little bit of a walk. Did you decide on a kaleidoscope? She nodded and pointed out the kaleidoscope, inlaid with the rambling rose. I paid the amount the craftsman told me and passed the kaleidoscope to Ayashi. "Thank you. I'm really happy." "That's good." I patted Ayashi's head, who was beaming and heading towards the exit of the bazaar. Since Lori was not back yet, we bought orange juice with the remaining gala and sat down on the dry riverside. They probably stopped by an Orange Julius stand. I smelled glass and clear water. It's a beautiful day to take a nap. It's cold. Still holding the kaleidoscope in her hand, Ayashi dipped her legs in the stream. I smiled at her. The accessories on her legs made tinkling sounds in the water. Was this what having a younger sister was like? No, younger sisters are naughty girls who quibble and fight with their older brothers. While I was thinking that funny thought, Ayashi pulled my sleeve. "What?" "It's very beautiful. Look at this." Ayashi passed me the kaleidoscope. Okay. I received the kaleidoscope and looked. That guy does a great job. Involuntarily, I sighed. Glass beads of various colors wove intricate patterns. Yes, it's fantastic. I nodded to Ayashi and returned it to her. Ayashi looked into it again. The glass beads in the cylinder clinked. Oh, it just showed a pattern like flowers. The one I saw was good too. It was like beautiful fireworks. The 4th of July. Here in Peoria. Really? I want to see it too. Ayashi looked up from the cylinder. Really? I want to see it too. Ayashi looked up from the cylinder. It shows random patterns when you move. So you can't force the same picture twice, I explained. She lowered her eyes regrettably. But there are an infinite number of beautiful sights contained inside that small cylinder. Isn't that amazing? You say nice things. My father used to tell me things like that. Ayashi smiled happily. You must really miss your family. I said it unintentionally, and her face clouded. Yes, I am proud of myself, and proud of all people of Pillar. Huh? My eyebrows knitted in confusion. All people of Pillar are family. Because of it, we are not supposed to be separated from each other. I don't like being away from them. That's why you wanted to come with us. Ayashi nodded and looked up at the sky. We people of Pillar lost our village, because the Holy King built a shrine upon the lay point near our village. The adults of Pillar moved to the land. The Holy King had prepared for them. I was taken to Kirin Abbey, which just happens to be where we are right now. I see. It was an obvious isolation policy. You don't like the Abbey? Ayashi pouted her mouth and kicked her legs in the stream. She was then promptly banned. No, everyone was nice, but I was only taught crest sorcery. I thought I might forget summon magic. I see. I replied, not knowing what else to say. Ayashi glanced at me and sipped her orange juice. I could do nothing but sip my own orange juice. The orange juice, though tepid, had such a sweet taste. Kane, Ayashi! Lori's voice boomed. We are coming! Ayashi stood up and shook her toes to dry them, and put on her shoes. As we walked up the bank, I said, Ayashi. She smiled at the sound of her name. Did it hold some special meaning for her? The kaleidoscope's our little secret, okay? Yes. We nodded to each other with a smile. And that concludes Chapter 4. And we'll be back when we find Chapter 5. Until then, courage. Alrighty then. It's good times. Da 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 bum 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 bum. Okay, so now we want to continue trying to steal from rat monkeys to try and get an MP repair. We actually want to get a few of them because we want to keep at least one of them and sell the rest for money. There they are. See, because you can steal MP repairs, but sometimes you'll steal a nectar or a potion berry. And it wouldn't be bad if they dropped some level apples. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Pilfer! We got a potion berry, of course. Bite! Bite! I believe just selling one of them would actually give you enough to donate all the money you need for Adelaide, which would be pretty cool. Pilfer! Another potion berry. But again, it is a rare steal, so you're definitely probably not going to steal it on the first few tries. We've been streaming for over 3 hours. That's crazy. Didn't you know? Boom, blow away. Nice. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-ba-da. Da-na-na-na-da-na-da.